monsters and demons, unfriendly folks. They all work hand in hand, I understand that's how story goes. Broken bridges with dead-end roads. They all work hand in hand, I understand that's how story goes. And we say all things work together for my good. It's for my good. Come on, put your hands together. Unkept promises with lies that were told. They all work hand in hand, I understand that's how the story goes. Ways in the wilderness, yes, this I know. They all work hand in hand, I understand that's how the story goes. Come on, let's ride. And we'll say all things work together for my good. It's for my good. And we say all things work together for my good. It's for my good. Now come on, Charleston, put your hands together. Come on, let me see you clap your hands right here. Let's go with it right here. The song says, glory, 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 hallelujah. Yeah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Hey, glory, 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 hallelujah. It's working for my good. That's all it says. Right here. Everybody now say glory, 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 hallelujah. Come on, let me hear you lift it right here, everybody. Oh, glory, glory, glory. It's working for my good. And we say work together
for my good.
For my good. It's for my good.
Woo!
And we say all things.
Lord have mercy.
Work together for my good. It's for my good. Come on, lift it right there. Come on, lift it right there. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Hey, glory, 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 hallelujah. Come on, Charleston, let's lift it up. Glory, yeah. Come on, do it again. Say it.
Lord have mercy. How y'all doing? Now, I am not even supposed to be live right now. I was not supposed to be live. Hold on, let me switch this around real quick. Lord have mercy. I wasn't even supposed to be live, but I'm here. So let's do this real quick. And then we'll do the real regular commercial, and then we'll come back. Oh, we got a lot to talk about today, guys. I got me a little speech. Y'all ready? Oh, excuse me. My people, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people. How are y'all doing? It's been so long. Oh my God. Good to be back in the seat. I got my holiday beard on. I'm a little fatter than I was before I left, gained a little weight, but I'm here. All right, we got a good show today. You ever watch somebody switch teams so hard it makes you question reality? I've seen that. Because tonight we're looking at two loyalty tests happening at the same time. Nicki Minaj is flirting with the MAGAs, and throwing anti-trans heat online. Well, TS Madison is catching some pressure for that because they want Maddie to go public. They said, Maddie, you need to be saying something. What's going on, Maddie? You know, and then on the political side, Candace, I have lost my whole mind, Owens, is standing in the middle of the MAGA power struggle after Charlie Kirk's death, like she's daring the whole machine to try her. Lord. So the question is simple. When the people you love say something harmful or the people you want served becomes the enemy, do you choose friendship or do you choose principle? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. All right? So don't y'all go anywhere. I'm going to do this quick commercial. I'm going to say hi to y'all real quick. And then we're going to get into the Madison, Nicki Minaj thing. Now, y'all know that I have some personal ties with TS Madison. And this is no slight towards her. We're just discussing it. Y'all can, give your opinions. I don't know, to be honest with you. We'll find out together. Candace Owens ain't worth. Why am I giving my personal opinion on this? Nonetheless, don't y'all go nowhere. We'll be right.
This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but life. The clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with V Terrell Hill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.
All right, thank you so much for joining me today. Hi, my name is V Terrell Hill, and welcome to Safe Space Live. We come live when we come live, so make sure you text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658. I'll be live this Thursday. We have our special co-host who's going to be with us, LaQuisha Harris. On those kind of shows, she brings the topics. I have no idea what she's going to bring, and then I try my best not to let my pressure go up too high. So that should be fun this Thursday at 9:30. Meet LaQuisha and I back here on this same channel. I don't know what she's going to bring. And, LaQuisha ain't right. So who knows? All right. So text Victor Hill to 833-458-3658. Hey, guys, you already know we're back. If I can get 10 of you to send $10, you have no idea how much that'll help this platform. Safe Space VTH is the cash app. Info at Victor Hill is the PayPal. And at Victor Hill is the Venmo. Thank you so much in advance. Okay. Hey, like, share, subscribe, and comment real quick. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And we'll talk about the rest once we get done with during our break. We'll go over some more. Let's see here. What are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? Hi, y'all. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Okay. I'm just saying hi to everybody because I know I'm not going to be able to go up to these comments. Let me go live over here on one more thing, and then we're going to go ahead and get this party started. What I want to do is we're going to go ahead and do a poll. Do not answer the poll until we finish the segment. I think it is only fair that you answer the poll once we finish the segment, okay? Hold your thoughts until once we finish this segment. Let's see here. How do I want to question this? Should TS Madison call out Nicki Minaj live? Question mark, start poll. All right, so let's get into the things of the things here. If y'all don't know it, you might not know, but Nicki has gone full MAGA, okay? Like just full straight up MAGA. She done been to the United Nations. She be retweeting. JD Vance has retweeted her. She's supportive. It's weird. I'm just gonna say this off top. When a Nicki Minaj, when someone from, how can I say this? In my opinion, the only time people start being all MAGA when you're from the Black culture, as Nicki is from, is when you got legal problems coming up. And I could be wrong. I swear I could be wrong. But you cannot make me believe that you just all of a sudden come out of there just like, I'm not talking about conservative views. I would even go as far as to say Republican. But when you are just full-blown MAGA, girl, just pay your taxes. Just keep your husband away from children. Uh-oh. They be saying her little husband, her little man, he got little priors. He got a little dirt on his record. Oh, you're saying the poll is in the way? Sorry. So, Nicki, girl, why you over there with them people? They don't like you. You're not their type. You're not Tommy Lauren. You're not flat-chested, flat butt with blonde hair. What are you doing, girl? Anywho, now, Nicki, what am I tickled? Nicki was sharing some tweets from Gavin Newsom. But it was anti-Gavin Newsom because, Gavin Newsom is pro-trans. Well, Nicki was saying some anti-trans things on Twitter. And then naturally, people were saying, hey, TS Madison, girl, where you be? You're quiet. Isn't Nicki your friend? You need to be saying something. And I'm going to let Twitter do the talking. Let's go over here real quick. Hold one. Share this tab instead. Let me go to my bookmarks. And I want to read to you all what the children is saying on what's this? Goddamn Twitter. Hold on one second. Any other trans? All right, we're going to do, let's see. Okay, let me blow this up a little bit. 1 second. Now, I hope this works. Add to stage. Good. Okay, great. All right, here we go. Nicki Minaj post December the 13th. Career politician at the brink of his moment realigns to become nothing more than a Nicki Minaj I don't know what that means. So now he's the guy running on waiting to see trans kids. So now he's the guy running on wanting to see trans kids and willing to lower himself to becoming just another female rapper to get obliterated by Nicki Minaj. And then she puts hashtag free Christians, hashtag new scum. And then Trey says him wanting to see more trans kids, but him not wanting to see the safety of your child is crazy. He saw your tweets about your home being swatted, but ignored your ask for help, but care about labeling a child and letting them be a kid until they're an adult and can make their own decisions, okay? Let's go back. Let's go here. This is another post that Nicki shared right here. God bless this great nation. She retweeted MAGA voices, absolute chills, proof that America's back. White people kill me with this. Jump scare. Oh, he scared me. Hold on. What about this says America is back, ladies and gentlemen, in the non-binary? What about these people singing God bless America? Let me what it says. Girl, if that's proof that America's back now. Anyways, so then she puts God bless this great nation. Oh, here's another one. You wanted the floor, now you got, this is somebody confronting Gavin Newsom. Hold 1 second.
How you doing, Messi? I'm doing fantastic. How about you, Governor Newsom?
Do you know what a detransitioner is? Do you know Chloe Cole, at the age of 15, she got her breasts removed and now regrets it? Because of gender-affirmative care.
How are you?
How about the Lodi woman? At 13, she got her breasts removed. Gender-affirmative care. No one stopped her. She was mentally unwell.
Yeah, I mean, I just had a...
You can't get a tattoo until you're 18. You can't date until you're 18. You can't go in a tennis
Okay, so pretty much these are, I guess, citizens accosting Gavin Newsom over trans right. Now, I'm going to say this. You have the right as a full-blood grown-up to not agree with any kind of trans ideology or believe that transgender people exist. You have the right as an adult to, I guess if you want to keep your child from following out their need to transition, that's not what this is about. That ain't none of my business. I don't tell people what to believe or think. The question, though, is let's go back over here that the people want to know on Twitter was this. Somebody said this. Any other trans topic, TS Madison be quick to speak up, but when Nicki is involved, she's quiet. Interesting. Okay. Now, let's see what else I did here. Let's see. Transphobic people are now championing TS Madison because she won't speak against MAGA Minaj, and they appreciate that. But trans children, young adults who look up to her like myself will remember that. Oh, boy. All right. Now, in fairness, because we're going to be fair over here, this is what somebody had to say for T.S. Madison. Wanting T.S. Madison to stand up for the community and wanting her to publicly check a friend for your pleasure are two different things. Because some of y'all only want to laugh and gag at them having a public dispute. Oh, did you see what T.S. Madison said about, did you see what Nicki Minaj said about Madison? I knew they were go fall out. What? He always coming for women. He need to shut up talking about people who call Madison a him, which I think is absolutely rude. Having multiple think pieces going for months and months. Thank God T.S. Madison isn't giving y'all what y'all are fiending for. Okay. I feel like there was one more, but I think that's it. Let me see here. Everybody's gonna absolutely love it. No, the podcast. No. Okay, I think that's it. All right, here is the deal, though, guys. Here is the deal. Hold on one second. Let me get back to where I was at. Yeah. TS Madison is friends with Nicki Minaj. Is that the same as like a Just Hilarious? Who is to say that TS Madison didn't call Nicki behind the scenes and say, hey, what's going on? Why are you saying this? What's up? And the reality is, who's to say she didn't? Now, you got Just Hilarious. They're not friends. They got beef. And you know, she will tear Just Hilarious a new one. So the question is, when it's your friend that are saying disparaging things about your community, does that give privilege to handle it differently than when it's your foe? Now, I'm not talking about whether she should say something or not. We can discuss that if you want. But some people are basically saying, only thing y'all want Maddie to do is just to tell Nicki off for you. But you're not really wanting her to stand up for what's right or wrong. What do you all think? What's y'all's opinion about this? I want to know. Now, you guys go ahead and vote. I know y'all voted anyway. Oh, shoot. Go ahead and go ahead and vote. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, you got to come to YouTube and vote. I really want you guys to vote real quick. I'm just interested. I don't know. Like, for example, who is a friend of mine? Well, y'all know I be calling people out. I got a real bad spirit for calling people out. I call names. I'm trying to figure out who. Okay, prime example. You know, my parents and I, we share a platform every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Bridging the Gap. Let's say that my mother says some very homophobic things on another Christian podcast and it goes viral. Do I? Ooh, oh, Lord. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know. Y'all, how is this supposed to work? Because if I don't say something, I look a time. If I do say something, I look a time. I don't know. All right, 88% of y'all said that T.S. Madison should call out Nicki Minaj live. 12% of y'all said she shouldn't. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Bro, you can't scrap in real life. Who, me? Anybody that follows this channel knows that. I can't fight. That's why I do YouTube. Okay, let's see here. I think if your friend is doing it publicly, you should address it publicly. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. My grandmother whooped us where we showed out. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. The truth shall set you free, my brother. I agree, I guess. Let's see. I just want people to have the same energy for their friends in 2026. People aren't necessarily looking for drama, just consistency. Let's see here. Dude, Nicki is such a clown. Nicki is not worth the time. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Why should anyone give two flying F's about what Nicki Minaj has to say? She needs to continue to write songs about her. Oh, good God. Wowzers. Okay. Yikes. Let's see. Only if Kevin Samuels had a friend like Candace Owens. Oh, wowzers. Okay. I don't know, y'all. Well, I'm going to say this. I'm partial in this. The only reason, you know what? The only reason why I'm not going to state my opinion on this is because I have not texted Maddie. If I would have texted Maddie, then I would probably state my opinion on this. But I think wouldn't that be two-faced of me? That I haven't texted her, but I'm talking about it? Or is that not two-faced? Let me know. Because I am not a two-faced fella. And you don't just be doing shows without telling people. You just don't be doing shows without telling people. So I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna hold my opinion because I haven't texted her. But I'll say this. Number one, I do feel like, do she need to go off? No, she doesn't need to go off. If y'all remember me interviewing Maddie last year, I said outright that I think that she's too big of a star to be fussing and fighting and scrapping. And you know what? In my opinion, Maddie ain't got no business fighting with nobody no more. Beyonce ain't doing it. I'm for real. Like, Maddie is at the top of her game for the black trans, the black LGBTQ community all the way around. She's at the top of her game. Why are you sitting here scrapping with people on Twitter? Girl, stop. So I think that this wouldn't even be a conversation if she would have stopped fighting and fussing with people a long time ago. You are not going to change Jess Hilarious' mind. Point blank, period. Jess Hilarious is going to be who Jess Hilarious is, and everybody else is going to be who they are. Now that she sort of has this brand for letting people have it, I think it might be wise for her to at the very least, put out a statement. At the very least, I think it would be wise for her to put out a statement. Very simple. Hey, I am not in agreement with anti-trans rhetoric, whether it's from my friends or family. Even something as simple as that, not even video, tweet it out, put it out, let it be clear, and let it ride. If y'all think that's fair, put a green heart in the comment. I'm just interested. Put a green heart in the comment. If you think that's fair, put a green heart in the comment. Yeah, because see, Maddie's not, you know, at the end of the day, she's a grown woman and she can do what she want to do. But because she she has this brand for letting folks have it, I think at the very least, she should say something. And it does not have to be cuss Nicki Minaj out. It doesn't have to be vitriolic. It could just simply be, I am not in agreement with the current rhetoric coming from our government, musicians, artists, actors, and politicians against trans people. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, let's see here. Uh-oh. How big can the black trans community possibly be? Not trolling, just wondering. I don't know a single black trans person. Well, you know what? To be honest with you, Jason Drew 6369. There's not. I don't think it's a lot, and I could be wrong. But and I'm going to be honest. I was just having a conversation with someone. Who was I talking to? Oh, a client. I was about to say, because I was trying to say, why would I have this conversation without arguing with them? It was a client, so I couldn't argue. But I have a client who doesn't believe that transgenders should be a part, transgender individuals should be a part of the LGBTQ community. It shouldn't be. So you got that side of it. Then you got the other side that look at it all as one bunch. If one is suffering, we're all suffering. I'm a part of the belief that if one is suffering, we're all suffering. Now, there's some that feel like that transgender individuals should not be a part of the community. I don't think, I think opposite. And I'm going to say this in fairness. Now, I think I've been fair. Y'all, please tell me. I hope I'm not looking like a sellout. And if I am, y'all let me know if I'm going soft on Maddie, because you know me, I try to keep it real. But the one of the main reasons why I am pro-trans is because of Maddie. I was around her for about 2 years. And before being around her, I was afraid. I was scared. My ex-co-host on that other platform was like, we should interview Maddie. And I was like, nope, don't want nothing to do with it. No. She came over, we interviewed her, we did some work for her, and then I did some work for her. And getting to know her as a human, it gave me It gave me education on trans individuals. And I believe in transgendered individuals. I believe that some people, they come out the womb, and I don't know the proper way to say it, but they come out of the womb different. So I think at the very least, Maddie should say something. But to answer your question, Jason Drew 6369, for some of us, when you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And I'm a part of that boat. I'm part of that boat. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I agree with that. That's fair. Yeah, she does not have to cuss. Matter of fact, let me say this so that I don't be two-faced. Let me say this so I don't be two-faced. Hold on one second. Hold on, because I don't feel right. I'm about to text her now so I can get this off my chest. Because y'all know I'm not two-faced. I'll never be that. I'm a lot, but not no two-faced. Hey, D, how you doing? There we go. Hey, I'm hold on. Yeah. This is so stupid. Hold on. Sit. I'm talking about it. All right. Now that's how you do it. That's how, yeah. That's how you do it. No. So it's basically become straight or non-straight. Why? Who cares? Why do we have to join a tribe? It's all BS. Just be an individual. I think that I can understand, but in context of this, Jason Drew, because there's rhetoric out there that causes people to lose their lives. There's injustices that's going on amongst those. There are gay and bi and trans kids who are being kicked out on the streets. And so I think until injustices are dissolved, we're going to have to rep some kind of set. And that's just my personal opinion. And of course, you have a right, Jason Drew, nothing against you. Hold on. I need your opinion now. Hey, yes, send that text. Okay. I'm going to say this. Let's see. D says, glad to see you on here tonight, VT. Tracy's knocked out. Oh, Lord, Tracy. Hold on. Let me find $10 somewhere because these commercials are where. Oh, yeah. If y'all want to get rid of the commercials, we got to get to at least $50. Okay, there's that. Let me say this. In fairness, no, I did give my thing. I did give my opinion. She needs to put out a statement. I think that Maddie needs to retire from all fussing and fighting online. All fussing and fighting online. Her start is bigger than that. That's my personal opinion. I've said that to her on the show I interviewed her on. But because she hasn't got rid of the fussing and fighting, at the very least, Maddie should put out a statement. And that statement goes like this. I am not in alignment with politicians, actors, artists, creatives, whatever, adjectives. When it comes to anti-trans rhetoric, I support my trans brothers and sisters. One statement, life goes on, everybody happy. And I think that's fair. I don't think that's asking too much. Yeah, let's see. Right, most of the time she is punching down. Yeah, and I think that's what's tripping people up. Let's see, I believe in anorexics, and I believe they think they're fat. I also believe we should give them weight loss drugs instead of telling them truth. Am I right? Lord, the verticals are in the house, y'all. The verticals are here. Okay, I think that's that. Let me see here. All right, y'all. So let me ask y'all this. If y'all thought that's fair and I'm not being partial to Maddie, put a green heart in the comments. Old school safe spacers, put a green heart in the comments if you think I'm not being partial. I'm interested. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. You acting kind of fruity, because I am. Golly. I'm just as fruity. Golly. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, good. Okay, so y'all don't think I'm being partial. Okay. All right. Put a red heart in the comments if you think I am being partial. Put a red heart in the comments if you think I am being partial. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. Okay, no red hearts. Whew. Thank God. All right. So we're good to go. All right. So that's that. Now we're gonna go commercial. And then when we come back, we have some things to talk about, guys. Candace Owens and really not Charlie Kirk, but Erica Kirk, Turning Point USA, and all of the above, MAGA, white people, Republicans, everybody's fussing and fighting. Now, mind you, y'all know that was like a pew, pew, pew at Brown University recently. Matter of fact, hold on for a second. All right, do not fuss, V. Terrell Hill. Do not fuss. Do not fuss. Now, do not fuss. Drew, are you still here? Who was it again? What was it? What was the dude's name or female's person's name? I don't see it on here. Jason Drew, 369. Okay, here is why it is important to represent. Because there used to be a time that we would make mass pums a black and a white thing. Now that everybody is clear, if there is a mass pewing, it's going to be a white young male. Now they've gotten rid of color, and now it's about identity. Now trans leftists, pum. You notice every time there is a mass pewing, the first thing MAGA and the right does is say they're trans. Right. Now, when it's a black person, it don't matter if they're trans, leftist, nothing. Black man, black on black crime, the blacks. When it looked like this, trans, see, it's the leftists. They're trying to take us out. That's what they've been talking about with Charlie Kirk. They are trying to kill us. They are trying to take us out. Who is they? Do you all not know how dangerous that is? That is extremely dangerous. Now, there's a sect of idiots out there that truly believe that if you are trans, you're so out of your mind that you'll hurt multiple people. So I will forever be standing up for trans people, trans individuals. I'll forever be doing that because that ain't it. That ain't it. And the reality is this. Y'all make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment, please. The reality is this. I believe if one of us is suffering, all of us are suffering. All right? I'm just not in the before to speak about anything until I'm ready. I bet so. Oh, I'm sorry. This is her texting me, y'all. All right. All right. Okay, what am I doing? All right. We're going to go on commercial break real quick. And then when we come back, Y'all, this is messy, y'all. This is messy. This is messy. All right. So we're going to be talking about, hold on, what's this? Trans people support countries that openly hate them as supporters. This is an interesting thought. I got to get off of this because this is going to be a rabbit hole. But it's an interesting thought because naturally, when it comes to things happening outside of America, I'm not as empathetic as I am for things happening inside of America. What do I mean? I'm not so pro-Palestine that I am not aware that Palestinians are generally anti-LGBTQ plus. Right. That's all I'm gonna say. So A-Day's noob, we probably agree when it comes to that. I'm not so pro anything that I am willing to sacrifice my own safety for the sake of someone else. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. I don't care. Oh, should I say this? I hope this does not sound ignorant. Oh, God, listen, hand to God. Y'all, hand to God. If this is ignorant, y'all let me know. I'm being dead serious. Text me, email me, inbox me, DM me, educate me. I don't care about the peace of any country more than I care about the peace of America. So if we fighting for the peace of America, great. If the fight got anything to do with anybody, if the fight don't got anything to do with America, I don't want to be in it. Why? Because y'all know how I feel about these leftists who are anti-Kamala because she was pro-Israel. And now we got a fool in the office because they cared more about Palestine than they did trans human beings in America. All right. Okay. Trying to stay in a good mood. So I will forever have beef with leftists. Forever. And I've gone up under some leftist comments and I've said, like, help me understand. Help me understand. Help me understand what the end goal is. You frappuccino drinking, privileged, going back to your conservative parents' basement while the underprivileged and marginalized are suffering because you don't like the Palestinians. And the reality is this: Donald Trump, literally the most pro-Israel president we've had in a while. Kamala Harris, her husband is a Jew. Neither sides were going to give you what you wanted, but we had more chance, more opportunity to get something from Kamala more than Trump. So let me just call it like I say it. Let me just call it like I say it. Leftists are just as anti-black as MAGAs is. MAGA folks are. Extreme right, they call it the horseshoe theory. If you go so far on one extreme, you end up being the neighbor of another extreme. And what you got, because somebody mentioned Nick Fuentes, hold on. I don't agree with that statement. But when you got like these leftists like Hassan, what's that man's name? Hassan Piker, I think his name, and Nick Fuentes, what you end up realizing is they are aligned. Same can, different label. Same can, different label. No extreme is ever going to be positive. The universe runs on balance. And what's going on is, Vincent, I was supposed to come up here and leave. Now I'm up here hooting and hollering. But anyway, the universe runs on balance. Now, what's going to mess around and happen is both extremes are going to cancel out each other. And hopefully in the next 4 to 8 years, equilibrium comes back to the narrative of America. Because you got the leftists plotting against Dems, and then you got the extreme right plotting against Republicans. Matter of fact, who gonna run the country? Golly. All right. What's this guy? I'm a straight white male, Southern, mostly conservative, not Republican, 40-something guy, and I'll say that Trump has become an embarrassment. He's the same as the rest. Now, speaking of Trump, and then I got to go, y'all. I guess let's go to commercial. Y'all know that the Republicans have been rebuking Trump all day today. So Bob Reiner was X'd out by his son, allegedly. I guess his son took out Bob Reiner and the wife, the mother and the father, right? Well, Republicans were online saying, see, leftists, see, when Charlie Kirk passed or was assassinated, you all celebrated. Republicans, we don't celebrate when yours passed. And right before the ink could dry on the X post, Donald Trump puts out a truth post mocking the death of Rob Reiner. Well, that spoiled the narrative. So you got a lot of heavyweight Republicans saying, hey, Donald Trump, that ain't cool. That's not how we operate. That's not the Christian way. Well, you got some like Laura Loomer et al. Who's saying, no, Donald Trump is right. I don't know. The Republicans have been rebuking 47 for months. Yes. How come Trump is embarrassing? Because he do God job? I don't know. What did he say? Okay, well, hold on. I saved it on my phone. Hold on. I saved that. Did I save it on my phone? Okay, just so y'all can see, this is the Donald Trump post from It's Verticals. Is this live? Yes, this is live, Tasha Global. It's vertical. I'm live, horizontal and vertical. Okay, here's what Donald Trump said. A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife, Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome. So he took the death of Rob and Michelle by the hands of their son, allegedly, and said that it was really due to the fact that they had Trump derangement syndrome, specifically Rob. Lord. And sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness. And with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before, may Rob and Michelle rest in peace. The fact that he ended this with may Rob and Michelle rest in peace is crazy. So, yeah, there's that. All right, I got to go on break, y'all. Golly. All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we do need to talk about Candace Owens, Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk, and everybody in between. All right, don't y'all go nowhere. We'll be right back.
This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but by the clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with V Terrell Hill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.
All right, thank you so much for rocking with me. Hi, my name is V Terrell Hill, and welcome to Safe Space Live. I have another channel, Safe Space TV. I will be uploading there to tomorrow or Wednesday. Y'all, we are back, and we're ready to rock and roll. I'll be back live this Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658 to be notified when I come live. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658 to be notified when I come live. Y'all have been so kind to me. I believe 2 people did something like that. Y'all been so kind to me. If I can get 8 people to send $10, it'll help us reach our goal today. 8 people to send $10, it'll help us reach our goal. If I get 3 more people to send $10, I'll make the commercials more scarce so they're not bike to bike to bike. Okay, but that's if you send some money because it's capitalism. Why not? P.O. Box 221, Winston, North Carolina 27377 is my P.O. Box. Send me something nice. I will open something nice. I'll be doing an after show tonight. If you want to be a part of the private community, we go live and we talk very relaxed, very calm. I'll be doing an after show tonight. Join that private community for $2.99. I have a spirituality and consciousness community where I teach spirituality. I pray, I teach, I do all the things over there. Go to www.joinsafespace.com. Email me info@vterrellhill.com. Make sure you do me a favor and like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let's see here. Where we at? Are y'all ready for round 2? Woo. Hey, y'all, the verticals are mad. You know what? One thing, I am glad that StreamYard allows... I am so glad StreamYard allowed me to stream vertically now. I have never seen white folks so mad at me in all my days. All I'm doing is just talking and screaming in the mic. Golly. Y'all so vitriol. Anyway, let's get going here. What Recash say? Let me pay my tithe. I tried to watch the private live the other day and was turned away. Oh no, Recash, please, girl, please. All right, where we at, my little? Y'all. Hey Sam, how you doing, man? It's good to see you on here, y'all. Y'all. Is Candace Owens exposing MAGA's crack or becoming its new weapon? Candace Owens is a black commentator who has been terrorizing the black community. Hold on, I got to get serious, but this is so stupid to me. Candace Owens is a black commentator who has been terrorizing the black community. Here are some things that Candace has said, all right? Calling Juneteenth lame and framing it as segregation. She tweeted that Juneteenth was so lame, said Democrats were repackaging segregation, and implied it trains black people to see themselves as separate from America. Now, mind you, she married a whole Brit. But anyway, nonetheless, she also said, mocking Black Lives Matter protesters, she called them whiny toddlers. She described BLM protesters as whiny toddlers pretending to be oppressed, which may be read as dismissing legitimate protests and racial grievances. Okay. She said the Democrats are Democrat plantation framing. She's repeatedly pushed the idea that Black Americans are mentally enslaved by Democrats and need to escape the Democrat plantation, a language that a lot of Black critics see as insulting and ahistorical. Oh, there's more. At a congressional hearing and elsewhere, she argued white nationalism and white supremacy isn't a top issue harming Black America, which many saw as minimalizing real, legitimate, and factual threats. She said that Black Americans are economically worse off now than in the 1950s under Jim Crow. Tying that to voting patterns and blaming Democrats, which critics call a misleading comparison that downplays what Jim Crow actually was. May I go further? A consistent through line is in her work is that Black people have been trained into a victim narrative, and that this mindset is the main problem, not structural racism. That framing is a major reason Black outlets and commentators accuse her of anti-Black rhetoric. Now, one part I must have left it out. She was one of the main voices against George Floyd. She said he died of a fentanyl overdose and that he was not murdered by Derek Chauvin. I think she did a whole documentary. So all of us that are praising her for her overreaching arm of journalism or whatever you want to call it, the Black community have been a victim of her with George Floyd. Well, I think it's interesting that where my little notes at here? Hold on. Oh, Lord. I think it's interesting that the same voice that conservatives platformed that was anti-Black created a movement called Blexit, the exit of Black people from the Democratic plantation, is now the voice accusing, is now the voice that's being accused of literally foiling the midterm election for Republicans. Let me tell you this. A chaotic dog is a chaotic dog any day, every day. And if that dog gonna bite them, one day that dog gonna bite you. And let me say this for you MAGA folks, that, oh, it's just mean tweets. Oh, it's not. You're just sensitive snowflakes, whatever. Okay, let's see how you feel when the mean tweets are now against you and yours. Because Donald Trump is not unhinged, in my opinion, when it comes to Black people. Donald Trump is unhinged when it comes to all people that are not for his benefit. So keep right on, enjoy. Take a little MAGA pom-poms and have a good old gusty time. But the moment that he doesn't need you, you're done. Now, now here's the deal. Let's keep on going. Let's play this video. I was about to go on a tangent, but let's play this video real quick. Hold on, where's it at? Right here. Hold on one second. Let me share this screen. Share at the stage. Let's play this video of them accusing Candace of foiling the elections.
Let me give you some advice.
Is it this one? 128. Right here. Let me blow it up. All right, listen to this.
Tim Pool's big argument is that we have to support Turning Point because it is splitting the Republican Party.
How she is telling people to pull their funding from Turning Point.
Yeah.
And she's destroying the coalition. Democrats are going to win in the midterms because of what she is doing.
Who cares?
And she said, I actually would prefer it not if the Democrats win the midterms and then start committees and then start arresting media personalities and doing what they did
impeaching
Trump.
We knew that when we elected the guy. We knew that was coming. It's either coming now or it's coming in 2 years or it's coming in 4 years. I mean, what's your point?
It doesn't have to come.
Just not now.
No, it doesn't have to come if we stop these self-inflicted.
Oh yeah, sure. No,
these are self-inflicted.
You're absolutely right. There'll never be another Democrat president, so that's never going to happen.
I'm not saying that, Milo. I'm not saying that.
That was baked in when
we don't have to forego the entirety of Congress to the Democrats only so that they can spend the next 2 years after the midterms
because they're so effective.
This is an outrageous statement for anyone who's been paying attention.
Well, mind you, this guy, whoever this little robot is, has had it out for Turning Point anyway. But the point is this. They have Candace Owens pitted as the one singular reason why the midterms are going to be lost, or the Republicans are going to lose their power in the midterms. Now, let's talk about why. Charlie Kirk gets assassinated, and I think for me, I was a bit shocked. I was frozen. My parents and I were about to go live. I came on there late. I got the breaking news, whatever. Erica Kirk, I don't know. Can y'all help me? What do y'all feel about Erica Kirk, man? Like, God dog it. Like, I don't want to be mean. God knows I don't want to be mean, and I don't want to be partial, and I don't want to talk about someone just because we have differences. We have more than differences. But it's hard for me to wrap my mind around how Erica Kirk is moving. If Erica Kirk is truly a grieving widow who has nothing to do with any of this, she is literally playing into Candace Owens' hand. How she's moving, these interviews, that one little piece of tissue, them smoky eye. I don't know. Something's wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Something don't seem right, y'all. At any rate, let me just keep on going. Candace is working on bombshell evidence that I guess Israel and some of Turning Point and the government assassinated Charlie Kirk. And no matter what Republicans do, she's not shutting up, to the point they put Erica on TV, national TV, and was like, stop, just stop. And Candace was like, going live at 5. I was like, God, Lee, Candace, Jesus. So now it's so believable that people are starting to speak out. Now, let's put that to the side. Let me tell you the true problem in all of this, okay? Y'all gonna think, I don't know, y'all might believe me. It's Israel. It's not Candace, it's not Charlie Kirk. The true dissension in America right now, whether you are on the extreme left or the extreme right, is Israel. Extreme leftists are saying that we, America, is funding a genocide by aligning with Israel. Extreme right are saying that they don't care about Palestine. They don't like the fact that they feel like Donald Trump is the puppet to Benjamin Netanyahu. They feel like MAGA has turned to MAGA, make Israel great again. So now Charlie Kirk gets assassinated, and all of the anti-Israel America First parrots Tucker Carlson, Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens, Milo, Stephanopoulos, whatever his name is, even though all these guys don't always get along. Anyway, the point is, there's a great deal of them, the power broker podcasters, even Joe Rogan, the comedian Theo Vaughn. All of these guys are anti-Israel. The problem is America and Israel has had this strange marriage for years. And so now you got this dissension amongst Republicans and leftists. So now Charlie Kirk gets assassinated. Now, mind you, let me say this. Candace was fired from Ben Shapiro's network. I forget it now. Because, of course, Ben Shapiro came out of his mouth and said that if Benjamin Netanyahu could be president, he would want him to be the president of the United States of America. Benjamin Netanyahu is not even an American. He's the prime minister of Israel. So when Candace went all anti-Israel, she got fired from Ben Shapiro and them. And that's when she started her own little Candace thing. So Candace already got beef with Israel. And now her friend Charlie Kirk asked me, is this gossip if I say I feel like they were more than friends? I mean, let's keep it a buck. Charlie Kirk died. I'm like, ooh, boo-hoo, whatever, child, I don't care. It was sad, but then you start hearing some of the stuff he said, it's like, okay, whatever. Then Candace is the one that almost single-handedly made Charlie Kirk human. Not Erica. Candace is the one that put out the collage of him, Charlie Kirk, rapping and laughing, and it was interesting. Very, very interesting. Anyway, I'm not going to make Candace a scorned woman. I don't think. Is Candace a scorned woman? Anyway, point is this. Republicans got a problem on their hands. That's what's going on with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene was anti-Israel and Epstein. Now, when you think about the Epstein files, right? Allegedly, guess what's behind the Epstein files? Israel, allegedly. A lot of people are saying that there are ties that Epstein was a secret agent for Israel. So when you look at every major issue, whether it's Charlie Kirk, Epstein files, warmongering, or anything going on with Republicans, the foundation of it is Israel. America has an Israel problem. So until the Republicans can release those Epstein files, make a fine line between America and Israel, they will not be winning any elections anytime soon. So I think it's fake or farce, or ludicrous rather, to blame loudmouth Candace for the upcoming loss of the midterms. You all have a messaging problem. Now, affordability is another thing. Affordability. But when people talk about affordability, they're talking about all the billions of dollars sent to Israel. So the reality is this. The only thing Democrats got to do for the next year is shut up. Just shut up. Don't say nothing. Okay? Don't you say a word. Don't you open your mouth. And if you do that, you'll be all right. You got almost a win. Now, speaking of midterm elections, here's another problem, too, that Republicans have. Their Lord and Savior, Donald J. Trump, is a polarizing figure in the Republican Party. And when Donald Trump is not on the ballot, it's always a low turnout. So they're already gearing up to put Donald Trump on the road and have him go nuts with, all those rallies and stuff he'd be doing. Why? To get people turned out. Because with no Trump, they definitely ain't winning no elections anytime soon. So in conclusion, in my opinion, it's not a Candace issue, a Tucker Carlson issue. The issue is Israel. Now, I forgot to say this. So I forgot to say this. So Turning Point USA reaches out to Candace and say, you know what? We want to invite you on to debate all of these claims. Candace says, bet, let's go. Let's do it now. We'll go live. Let's go. Turning Point USA say, no. We can't do it. No. You got to come to the studio and it got to be this particular day. Allegedly, if I'm correct, you know what day it was? Today. Well, come to find out, Erica Kirk tweets yesterday that her and Candace was going to have a closed, no-camera meeting today in person. Now, I got a question to ask y'all, and then I'm done. If you were accused of Xing out your own husband, if the organization that you are now the president and CEO of has been accused of playing a part in money laundering and taking the former CEO out, do you sit and talk with the person? Imagine somebody going live right now and just tearing my parents a new one. I'm talking about every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. The Hills ain't this and the Hills ain't that. And the Hills cheat and the Hills lie and the Hills steal. And millions of people watch it. And then one day I'd be like, okay. Me and so-and-so podcast, we're going to sit and talk about this. We're going to talk about this. What are we talking about? This is why I say that even if Erica Kirk and Turning Point are innocent, they're playing into the narrative. Because you don't sit and talk with your enemies. Now, I got to say something. Unless they're not really enemies. Matter of fact, let me show you this real quick. I wasn't going to do it, but since we're here, how long have I been live? Oh, okay, I got to hurry up. Now, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Let me play this video. Where'd it go? Right here. Right here. Am I sharing still? Am I up? Okay, I'm going to play this because I thought this was really interesting.
Sadie Robertson's dad. Yep. Yeah, I was chatting with him. I get in there and I see Willie Robertson. First of all, I see Willie Robertson, Sadie Robertson's dad. Yep. Yeah, I was chatting with him. Then I see Theo. He's there. Jelly Roll is there. Tucker Carlson's there. Marjorie Taylor Greene is there. Wow. Candace Owens is there. Mm-hmm. And I go, Lydia, Candace Owens is here. She's like, what? Well, I go, Candace is here. She goes, tell her I'm reading her book. I go, not Candace Bure. Candace Owens is here. Yeah. She's like, what? The other one. The real one. Yeah. And I was like, what? And then and then there's like a bunch of Turning Point people there. There's a bunch of like, I wrote that.
You hear that? You hear that? A bunch of Turning Point people there. So it's making me wonder. I'm not going to play any more of it. It got me like over here, like, now hold on a second. Because I've seen this play out and so many times. We enemies on TV and we friends in real life. Almost like that little picture at Lenox Mall. Hell to the no! You do not lie with dogs unless you're used to that dog's fleas. Now, you're going to accuse, let me just talk. Yeah, now some of y'all that's watching ain't going to know what I'm referencing, but let me say this and I'm going to get back over here. You mean to tell me we doing podcast for podcast, tit for tat? You ain't no good. You ain't no good. You're a liar. You're gay. You're this. You're that. You're stupid. You're poor. You're broke. And then we're going to be like, cheese. Somebody lying. All right, now let me get back to what I was saying. Everybody ain't going to understand that reference. But I want to know, what does Erica Kirk have to say to Candace Owens that don't make no sense? That don't make no sense at all. So now, we are going to have the opportunity to see what Candace is about. Let me put this up here real quick. Because you know Candace, she done tweeted already, right before we came live. Y'all know I'll be all into these socials here. Where it go? Where's it at? Hello, where's it? Candace. Oh, right here. Erica and I had an extremely productive 4.5-hour meeting that I think we both feel should have taken place a lot earlier than it did. We agreed much more than I had anticipated. Of course, we also disagreed on various points and people as well. Most importantly, we were able to share intel and clarify intent. I will, of course, have a full rundown for you all tomorrow as I am currently exhausted, but I wanted to quickly let you guys know that absolutely nothing was held back, and the immediate result was that tensions were thawed. Now, I don't know about this. Oh, let's look at what Erica said. Hold on one second, because Erica tweeted too. Where'd it go? Back up here. I'll do both of these at the same time. So she says, Candace Owens and I are meeting for a private in-person discussion on Monday, December 15th. Real Candace and I agreed that public discussions, live streams, and tweets are on hold until after this meeting. I look forward to a productive conversation. Thank you. And then she says, had a very productive conversation with Candace. More to come from both of us. Looking forward to AmFest this week. Time to get back to work. Now, what could we be possibly looking forward to from you all? Mind you, there was a ceasefire, right? If you see Erica's thing, what it says. Candace and I have agreed that public discussions, live streams, and tweets are on hold until after this meeting. Look forward to a productive conversation, right? Well, look over here. Share this tab instead. While that was going on, the Charlie Kirk bros were over there dropping snippets of their live. They never adhered to the ceasefire. So while Candace is talking with Erica, the Charlie Kirk bros are still talking about, I forget my man's name. I forget names so bad. The alleged murder of Charlie Kirk. And people are on Twitter saying, hold on. Why do y'all have Candace hauled up with Erica and y'all are still putting out y'all's rhetoric? I don't know if they meant the ceasefire between Erica and Candace or Erica Turning Point USA and Candace. I don't know. Anywho, that's that. Tyler Robinson, thank you so much. If Candace went to AmFest, MAGA tears will cause a flood in Arkansas. West Virginia will know no life. Oh my God. Here's my point. Something is awry. You do not make the accusations that Candace has made and then go live tomorrow and say, okay, guys. Oh, guys, you don't gaslight people. And I've seen this over and over and over again on social media where you're big and bad in the microphone, and then you have a little kumbaya conversation, and now all of a sudden everybody's cool. Now, let me say this. If Candace goes live tomorrow with the old kumbaya, then here's what I say. Candace was not hurt. Candace was not convicted by finding the truth. Candace was mad because she was left out. That's it. She was left out of the inner ring. Because you do not go from assassin, FBI, Israel, Mossad to, oh, me and Erica, we good. So there's that. All right. All right, I'm done, y'all. That's a lot. Let's see. She never accused Erica of taking out Charlie, but she did say there was shady stuff going on at Turning Point. The thing is, it's almost like someone accusing Safe Space of mishandling money. We can get a million gazillion subscribers and a gazillion people in Sacred Space and all of this in the private community, right? And I got accountants and all of that, and then somebody smears Safe Space. You cannot smear Safe Space without smearing me. That lady's last name is Kirk. Her husband started that organization. Now, what if, and then I'm done for real, guys, because we got to go to the after show. What if? I don't see that happening. Like, what if Candace turned Erica? Could you imagine? Ooh, I would live for that. I'm already over here in white folks' business. I might as well stay. What would happen? Now, somebody been accusing Turning Point of money laundering too, by the way. There's a whole bunch going on. Anyways, I'm done. All right. Thank you guys so much. I got to get out of here. Let's see, what time is it? It is 10:55. At 11:15, I will be live inside of the private community at 11:15. If you want to join me over there so we can chitter chat. It's been so long since we've done an after show. We'll be doing an after show in the private community at 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. It is so good to see all of you that are new. If you want to be notified when I come live, text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658. Thank you so much for all of you guys that gave. Let me see here. I just need 6.5 of you guys now. 6.5 of you guys to send $10 to help us reach our goal. The Cash App is Safe Space VTH. The PayPal and Zelle is info@vterrellhill.com, and the Venmo is at vterrellhill. If you send me, now don't go sending me no MAGA bombs now, okay? I do not have time for that. Don't go sending me no Confederate flags and carrying on. P.O. Box 221, Winston, North Carolina, 27377 is the P.O. Box. Send me something nice. I always open things nice in the on the live show. If you want to be a part of the after show, it's $2.99 a month. Click the join button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching anywhere else, click the Linktree link in the video description box of the video you're watching now. I do have a spirituality and consciousness community where we pray, we holler, we scream, we shout, we learn, we hold each other accountable. It's called Sacred Space. And go to www.joinsafespace.com for 4 days free. Email me, info@vterrellhill.com. And last but not least, whether you're watching vertical or horizontal, like, share, subscribe, and our comment. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, what we got here? Turning Point. What's up, Shard? Shard, that's a new picture. Oh, you look a nice looking young man. I thought you were younger than that. You look older in this new picture, Shardy. Anyway, Turning Point, and send that money right on to my bank account or my Cash App, and I would be glad to hold that $400,000 for them. Turning Point is making I heard that Turning Point raised $100 million in their recent fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago. There's a lot going. I'm sorry, Frandrew. I'm sorry. I got besides myself. I take it back, Shard. Your profile picture is horrible. I'm sorry, Frandrew. My bad. All right, guys. I'm up out of this piece. Love y'all a long time. Appreciate y'all. I'll be live at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the private community. Until the next time. Oh, this Thursday. This Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our co-hosts that do the most. LaQuisha Harris will be on. I don't know what we're talking about. She pitches the topics to me. I respond in the only way I can. All right. 9:30 this Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. Y'all be blessed.
This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but life. The clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with V Terrell Hill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.